Well, hi everybody, it's Gail, and I'm going to walk you through a series of short tutorials for your model makeover. Basically, how to do every step of it, but we're going to just start from the very beginning. So the first thing you would have done to prep your skin, of course, was to have washed it. And this is what I did. I washed my skin, then I put on my eye cream, my deep wrinkle filler, and then I finished up with my day cream. Okay, that was step number one, just finishing up skincare and of course onto the neck and the lifting serum. Next item up from there, you can see that one eye looks a little bit undone and the other one's already done. So this first step is to use concealers and foundation primer. So on this eye over here, I've already put on light ivory concealer from my eyelid up to my eyebrow, and then under my eye, I put on light medium perfecting concealer under my eye. So I'll show you how I do it on this eye. Alrighty. And I'm using actually a retired Mary Kay concealer brush. So something that's firm, that's small, that you can use to apply is great. So first I'm putting on a little bit of the light ivory, and I just dab it on my eyelid a little bit. And then I go with my brush and just blend that in. Super simple all the way up. Want to get to the inside of my eye. If you have a lot of purpling on the inside of your eye, you want to put a little bit extra in there. And just as a little makeup tip, even after you have all your makeup on, including your eye makeup, you might go, oh, it still looks a little dark in that cavity. Dab a little bit more on right in there and just tap it lightly. Okay, so that's the light ivory. And then under the eye, I'm using a little bit of the light beige. And the light beige I do in a V formation, just below the puff of my eye where I have a natural bag. And using the brush, I just pat this in. You could also use the Mary Kay under eye corrector if you have that on hand. So inside scoop, know that the perfecting concealers and the under eye corrector are being phased out. We have new products coming in and will be released to consultants to purchase as early as September 10th of 2025. If you're going to seminar, you'll see and learn about these products ahead of time. If you are not part of the preferred customer program with your customers, then you'll be able to purchase these on September 16th, and they'll also be published at our website at that time. They'll be pushed onto our website. So that's how you do the concealer tops and bottoms. Okay. Next item up from there, this is called a Mary Kay airbrushing technique. And the three tools that I use for this is the Mary Kay brush. It is liquid foundation brush, Mary Kay foundation primer, and I'm using the Mary Kay CC cream. And today I'm using medium to deep because I have a little bit more sun in my skin. In the wintertime, I would do the airbrushing with these three steps, but then I would also put luminous foundation over my skin, and I would also use very light CC cream to kind of white out my skin before I put on the skin tone, the foundation shade that matches my skin through the winter months. There's actually a quiz that you can go to in Mary Kay at your personal website. It's a foundation quiz that is perfect in figuring out exactly what shades you need. So here's step number one for the foundation airbrushing. I just put a little squirt of the the foundation primer on. Then I'm going to put a couple squirts of my Mary Kay CC cream on. Let's see if I can get this out. Come on. Come on. A little bit more going on. Looks like I'm running out of it here. Okay, then I'm going to take my brush, got a little bit of both, and I'm just going to mix that up, and I'm going to apply that all over my complexion. Make sure you get around your nose, and I go in a circular motion. I go over my lips, go almost to the outside of grab everything from here, almost at the outside of my hairline. I don't put it on my eyes because I've already got CC cream there, but just in a circular motion. I'll finish up with a little bit of translucent loose powder, but that'll be the next video when I show you how to put on your powders and your blush and a little bit of contour. Okay, so that's everything that I've got on. If I've done a good job of matching my skin, there should be no makeup line through here, and there shouldn't be anything lost, on the edges of my hair. If that is the case, you can always go back with a cotton ball and just buff those very edge corners to make sure that you've got everything just perfect. But that's using CC cream, a little bit with foundation primer, mixing them up and buffing it onto your face. You could do the same thing, of course, with liquid foundation, either in the matte or in the luminous. And you could put also, if you're using the silking powder only, you could use the foundation primer and then use the all over powder brush and put on your silking powder next. Okay, so this is how to put on concealers and foundations. Next video will be the next step, which will be putting on your powders and your blush and your contours. And then I will do one with eyebrows only, and then I'll come back and do eyes last. So the before a little